Hey, what's up, guys? Tip and Tara here, and welcome to another installment of our Fiji series. Today is one I've been excited to talk about. It is Seventh Heaven in Fiji. If you don't know what that is, it is the newest and latest craze that is, you probably heard about Cloud9, right? But Seventh Heaven is what we decided to do, and it was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, this is a must-do when you're in Fiji, I will say. This was one of our favorite days throughout the whole trip, which is hard to say because we had a great time. And this was on the very, very, very last day. We went straight to the airport from Seventh Heaven. Everyone thought we were so crazy. But our flight didn't leave till like 9 p.m. or something. So we got done and we went to the airport and it was perfect.
Yeah.
It was like
the drinks in us.
The season finale or the
trip finale.
It was great. But Seventh Heaven is a floating pontoon in the middle of the ocean. There's drinks, food, music, water sports. It's amazing. So it's 2 stories with a restaurant, pizza oven. They have sun loungers. You can kind of just walk all the way around. You can obviously get in the water. And like Tip said, we debated on going either Cloud9 or Seventh Heaven because we knew we wanted to do one of the floating pontoons. Seventh Heaven is the newer option. Cloud9 has been around for a while and it's really popular, as I'm sure they deserve to be. It's a cool idea. But we ultimately ended up going with Seventh Heaven, and we were very happy that we did. We had a great time, so we're going to tell you a little bit more about our time on Seventh Heaven.
Seventh Heaven is located in the Mamanuca Islands. It's about a 30-minute boat ride from the port, and it's also a pretty fun boat ride. There's no drinks on there or anything like that, but they do have a hype person called Millie. She was awesome. We love you. Shout out. Hopefully you're watching this right now.
Shout out to Millie.
Yeah, shout out to Millie. But it is a very fun boat ride because especially if you're on a nice day like we had, everyone's so excited to get out there. Like the atmosphere is just pumping. They got music going. You're on this boat that it's pretty spacious and it's just super fun. And it's only a 30-minute ride out there, so you're just in the middle of this beautiful, clear, blue ocean as you get out there. And this is all included in the price, so it's no extra fee or anything like that. The day trip is roughly about 6 hours, and you depart around 9 a.m. and you get back around 4, and plenty of time. I think it's about $189 Fijian dollars. So for US, that's going to be about half of that roughly. And
that includes 40 Fijian dollars per person for food and drinks while you're there. So that was nice. It gives you a little start. That's 20 US dollars, but gives you a little bit of start to something that you're going to enjoy, which is nice that it's included. And that's 139 Fijian for kids. However, they don't allow kids under 10 on Cloud9 or Seventh Heaven. Cloud9 on the other hand
has kids.
Allows kids. Yeah. So that's one of the biggest differences is if you have young kids and you're wanting to go, Cloud9 is going to be your only option.
Yeah. I think one of the biggest differences too, if you want to weigh them out, is going to be that Seventh Heaven is a little bit newer and it doesn't allow kids under 10, like Tara said. But it is also, from what I've heard, we talked to some people that were on there and they've been to both, and they love Seventh Heaven way more because it is newer and then not having the kids there. It was, and the day that we were actually there, it wasn't crazy busy. I mean, it got busy when like one of the like day trip or the other trips went there, but in general, it was pretty relaxed and chill. I don't know if it's because of the time and the day that we went, but it was really nice.
Yeah, from what I had researched and heard is Cloud 9 is a little bit more of like that party atmosphere. And Seventh Heaven definitely is it can have that. I can see where it can get that way. But that's not what it's all about. You know, like they want you to just be excited and have fun, but they're not like, you're not getting crazy and all that kind of stuff. Our group got a little crazy. Well, we didn't know anybody when we went, but like afterwards, you know, there was a big party, big birthday party that was on there, but nothing, you know, out of control. And I also hear that there are not that many bathrooms on Cloud 9, which if there's a lot of people on the floating pontoon, that could get a little interesting. And there was 3 stalls, I think, in the women's on Seventh Heaven, which is plenty. But, you know, it's nice to have more than one.
Yeah. I think the comparison would be, and I'm just going off the top of my head, but I think it'd be a Secrets versus Sandals type thing, which you can check out our commercial. You can check out our video on that.
Well, what do you mean, though?
Just a comparison on the differences between Cloud 9 and Seventh Heaven. And they can figure that out when they watch that video.
So, Seventh Heaven has room for up to like 180 to 200 people on the pontoon, which is a lot of people. We had like 40 on our like trip, basically. So, like the people that come in and out on the boat. And then people are allowed to, like, if they have their own boat or own way to get to the pontoon, they can stop in for some time too. So there was probably, you know, maybe 60 by the end of the day when like people had stopped in and were hanging out and getting drinks. But there was plenty of spots to like hang out. You could like just have a lounger all day while you also are like getting in the water and all that kind of stuff. So there's plenty of room to do things, although I don't know obviously what it's like when they're full.
Yeah,
that would be a lot.
But we don't know. I mean, we kind of went when it was a little bit less busy, so that helped quite a bit.
Yeah, but you don't know until you go.
You go,
like you don't know how many people are booked or whatever, so it's kind
but
of
if you love it crazy poppin',
yeah,
that's totally fine. We like it when it's a little bit less, but that's just us.
Yeah, but it was nice. They have music playing. They have you know, the staff is around kind of getting you excited and talking to you and all that kind of stuff. So
and then so it's not just lounging around or anything like that. There's a lot of activities to do. One of the craziest activities, which Tara participated in, I did not because I'm not that brave and I've never jumped off anything like that, but they have what's called the Leap of Faith. It's a 5-meter dive. It's actually not that high. I might try it next time. If we go back, I'll do it next time. But it's a 5-meter just little plank that you will jump off of, which you're watching this video right now. And it's a really cool dive. Just make sure that you know how to dive and jump off of it, so it's so you don't hurt yourself.
Yeah,
but
hold on to your swimsuits.
Yeah, and then there's kayaks that they have. You can snorkel. They have massages. There's there's plenty of bathrooms, Wi-Fi there, so don't worry about you can post while you're there. And then just the actual space and the lounging is really relaxed and chill. And then also another thing I'd say, it's really easy to meet people there because everybody has one goal there, which is just go out and enjoy this amazing, beautiful little pontoon space that was created in the middle of the ocean for you. So
it's pretty unreal when you're there. You're like literally sitting on this wood deck, basically.
Yeah.
That is in the middle of the ocean, and the water is just incredible. You can snorkel right there, and you can like see the. I mean, even if you just dive in, you can like the fish are right there.
Yeah, you don't even have to dive in. You
Yeah.
can just sit from the corner and you watch, and it's just amazing fish that you've never seen. And then, like as you snorkel or kayak, you can go to a sandbar that's maybe 30, 40 meters away, and then you can just stand on that sandbar. It's the location is. I mean, the videos will show, but they don't do it justice. The location is an absolute perfect location. I'm sure that was by design.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, it's incredible. Another big thing that Seventh Heaven is working towards is the sustainability. So they're really committed to the environment. They only use recycled and recyclable products. They are powered by solar panels, and their big thing, especially right now that they're focusing on, is coral planting. So if you guys don't know, a lot of the coral are dying, and so they are committed to planting over 14,000 new coral over the next year. So that's something that you can do when you go and visit. I think you have to like talk to them ahead of time to do this, but coral planting is one of the things that you can do. So you can actually have a hand in adding new coral to the area around Seventh Heaven and the water. So that's really cool. It's not just like a party spot. They actually care about the environment and are interested in what they are doing that's helping that too. So if that's a big thing for you, then Seventh Heaven is right up your alley.
If you guys are visiting Fiji, Seventh Heaven is a must. Like, honestly, I cannot. We had such a blast. It was a great end to the trip because it just happened so that we made it the last day. Like, we were trying to go a couple days before, but something happened. But it happened to be the last thing that we did, and it was the perfect end to the trip because it was just all. I mean, you get catered to the whole time, and I just don't know how to explain it besides the drone videos and all these that we've shown you through this. It is so awesome and amazing. Hopefully you get an amazing, beautiful day that we had to make it that much special. But even if you didn't, like the atmosphere is really cool, and then you get to really know people around you. Like, I mean, we made quite a bit of friends that we, see on social media now. From New Zealand and whatever. Shout out to all the people that we met. You're gonna be in this video, but like it is quite the experience. And then, I mean, Tara told me and talked about it and everything, but like when I actually got there, I was like, wow, this is worth every penny. I honestly would have paid 2-3 times more than what we paid for that experience that we got.
Yeah, I think you thought I was crazy when I told you what we were doing. You were kind of like, what? We're into a floating pontoon?
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. I'm not the strongest swimmer in the world, but it was, I mean, it's diving. That was my favorite thing, was jumping off and just diving in. Like, that was one of the coolest things I've ever done.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was definitely worth it.
Yeah. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. If you guys ever been there or you've been in something similar to this, please let us know. And then make sure to watch the rest of our Fiji playlist. And then soon we will be dropping our full itinerary as we went there. But we absolutely love Seventh Heaven. Recommend it. And then we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.